All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely join the link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. I want you to get over there. I want you to check out that catalog. I want you to get you something nice. I want you to get that discount, shop and save, save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com. Seti University, over 2,000 videos. Yes, indeed. Ain't nothing. Every last one of them fire. Every last one of them fire. You see what I'm saying? Over 2,000 presentation videos. We over 40 different subjects, hyperactive subjects. You feel what I'm saying? We got that hyper information over here. And so, all the subjects that you know from the general, plus we got the Grandmaster teachers, hand-picked documentaries and lectures is fire. We got supplemental documentaries for all the subjects of the general is fire. It's not another website on the planet that can compete or compare. I want you to get over there today. I want you to become a member today. Seti University, GeneralSeti.com. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. Just did a hot one today. We what was more vicious, the African Holocaust or the supposed bondage of the Israelites in slavery in Egypt? We broke that down very extensively to show like that what they went through, what they supposedly went through in Egypt, them motherfuckers was out of resort compared to what we went through. Yeah, they was out of resort. They was kicking back and shit, eating all type of organic soups and all type of organic salads and shit and all that, getting goddamn rib dinners and shit. Yeah, they was eating good up in Egypt. And then we never ate like that. And so to show that once you go in the book and prove that they lying on how, Egypt treated them. And so we want y'all to get the facts, get them daggers so you can anywhere, anytime, pull out the ammunition. Plus, we got over 500 exclusive live streams. I want you to get on over to my Patreon today. Don't hesitate. We got some for every tier. You're going to eat fat. Believe it. As soon as you become a patron, you're going to open up a treasure chest where you can access just tons of videos. Believe that. Do that today, family. And I'm on Rumble, getting ready to rumble on Rumble. You want to witness that? That's going to be, I'm running up in the cave, y'all. And I'm disrupting. I'm coming as the disruptor. And so, you want to be over there on Rumble when I disrupt. So become a subscriber, King Seti. The link is in the video description. To all the family out there, donate to the general. I appreciate you. I thank you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there want to donate to the hard-working general, and I'm working hard, family. You see, the link is down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Give the video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. $6 billion. $6 billion to Ukraine. Millions of motherfuckers over here can't even get health care. Huh? Goddamn bridges falling down on top of nigga head. You see, got all type of dope fiends and shit, zombies all out in the street. Kids ain't even got books in the school, and if they do, you understand what I'm saying? They white supremacist literature. You see, ain't nothing for us. I mean, so you sending this kind of money over to Ukraine, knowing good and goddamn well that motherfuckers out here can't get a job because you ain't got no manufacturing over here for the people. You understand? When you give a motherfucker a job, goddamn it, you know, you got a motherfucker at minimum wage. You got a motherfucker at minimum wage. This is what we dealing with now. $6 billion. They committed. Now, like I say, we don't know what the fuck they doing with that money. We don't know what the fuck they doing with that money. $6 billion, and you know, and they sending million, you know, they sending some some motherfucking some missiles over there. Listen, man, Joe Biden and goddamn Vladimir Putin and old Zelensky is splitting that money, y'all. That's what they doing. Joe Biden, Vladimir Putin, and that motherfucker Vladimir Zelensky is splitting that goddamn $6 billion. You see, they're gonna keep the war up as long, and then when they retire, them motherfuckers is gonna retire billionaire. Watch what I tell you. How much this when Joe Biden get out of goddamn out the Oval Office, whether it be this term or the next term, it don't make a difference. Watch how filthy rich this motherfucker be. And you wonder where the fuck they make this kind of money from. They come into the White House and they don't have no goddamn money. They be or they got a couple dollars. You know, some of them have a couple dollars, but when they leave, they be filthy. Well, how the fuck does that happen? You see what I'm saying? How the fuck does a man who's supposedly only supposed to make 200,000 a year, and the motherfucker leave with about 30 million, 40 million, and they ain't gonna tell you all how much they done made. They'll give you a roundabout figure because they don't want to blow your motherfucking mind how much money they done stole about the treasury. You see how much money they done stole about the treasury. I'm trying to see, how does Ukraine affect us right here in the United States? I don't know. You know, how does Ukraine affect us, and why is it that we looking at not just Ukraine, we looking at the Israelis who don't give a fuck about Joe Biden. They disrespect him openly, and yet and still they give him aid. They still give him aid. So who run this shit? Is it Joe Biden, or is it Netanyahu? Is it the Sanhedrin? Is it them goddamn Orthodox Jews in Israel? Who run this shit? You know, because and so you give him up, and it's taxpayers' money, but we funded motherfuckers. And I'm just saying the average Joe, the average citizen of the United States, you paying taxes. So that's where your money going. And it ain't going to your babies. No, it ain't going to your babies. It ain't going. It's going to Zelensky pockets. And watch who gonna get all them contracts to build that motherfucker up after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Man, they're gonna make billions of dollars just rebuilding that motherfucker back up. Yeah. They're gonna get billions of dollars to fucking build that motherfucker back up. We know what this is. This is highway theft. You see what I'm saying? This is open thievery of a nation, breaking and entering of a nation's goddamn treasury, and just literally just money laundering. You see what I'm saying? You saying you doing it one thing, man, they sending over some bullshit. You don't know what them motherfuckers sending over some bullshit. Yeah, they say they pretending like it's a why the fuck Russia ain't took Ukraine yet. You see, why the fuck they ain't took it? They big and bad. They supposed to been in there by now. They supposed to then took this shit now. What's taking them so long to get in there? And they supposed to be so powerful. They prolonging the motherfucker so they can get, they can send some more. Well, we're gonna send them another $10 billion. How in the fuck is they gonna pay it back if Russia motherfucking take over that motherfucker? What if Russia win? What if they take the motherfucker over? How do you get your money? Huh? I don't know how they do that. If Russia beat them, you say we had a hard time. We had a hard time with Afghanistan and Iraq too. Yeah, when you say we, I understand what you say when man, listen here. United States sat on Iraq and Afghanistan. Yeah, they had some, yeah, but it got to a point where they was in there. They took the capital in less than goddamn, yeah, and they still had to fight for it. But they literally had beat them. They beat them, man. You ain't gonna never stay on their soil. But they got beat up. They got beat up. Iraq got beat up and Afghanistan. They got beat up. They stayed in Afghanistan 20 years. They stayed in Afghanistan 20 years. But they was in control though. Zelensky's still in power. He's still in power. That motherfucking government was deposed. The Afghanistani government was deposed. Iraqi government was deposed. You see, they deposed them motherfuckers, man. They ain't come back into power. They was done with. It was a insurgency. Yeah, it was an insurgency, but they stayed on the soil, as for 20 years. Okay, that's something totally different. Russia ain't. I mean, what is Russia? Ain't to me. How much land they done took a little land, but they ain't took the capital. They ain't took the capital. I mean, that's checkmate. What's taking them so long? Big bag. This is Russia. You see? This is Russia. They ain't took the capital yet. And so for me, it's just unexcusable to be number two. And so the only reason I could see that they're not taking it is because they want to prolong the war so they can fleece the United States out of money. Ukraine is getting funded by the U.S. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. United States, if it was the other way around, even if goddamn if Russia did what the United States doing and just fund Ukraine, they still would have that motherfucker. They would have still went in there and got their ass. Even with they funding, they still would have got. They still would have got. They would have put that shock and awe on their ass. They still would have got. They would have went in there and got their ass. If no Russian assistance other than just bombs and shit, man, please, man, they would have sent them, and they would have sent them goddamn B-52s over that motherfucker, and they would have rained down on it. Man, come on, man, don't do that. No. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna send them goddamn. They're gonna send them B-52s over there, dog. They're gonna send them B-52s over there, and they're gonna send them stealth bombers over there. And they gonna motherfuckers, that shit gonna get soft as putty. Nigga, they gonna hit that motherfucker hard, dog. Straight up. That's the first thing they sending over there. They gonna send them B-52s and they gonna send them goddamn stealth bombers. And they gonna bomb the shit out of that motherfucker. And when they didn't disconnected all their lights in that motherfucker because they like to fight at night. You see, they like to fight at night. They're gonna terrorize their ass. They're gonna terrorize them. You know, they're gonna terrorize their ass. They gonna shut their lights out. That's what they gonna do. They gonna knock down the bridges so motherfuckers can't go nowhere. You see, they gonna lock all the waterways down. Yeah, they gonna do that. They gonna circle every city. Ain't gonna be no motherfucking running nowhere, nigga. Your ass is gonna they gonna besiege the cities. They gonna encapsulate their ass. Yeah. Yeah, they wasn't funded nobody, no, but they got what they wanted out of there, though. I mean, what is you saying? I mean, what is you saying? I don't understand that. Yeah, they wasn't funded by any. But what happened though? I mean, it wasn't like yeah, you had insurgencies, but goddamn, they was firmly in control of the motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? They were firmly in control of it. I don't know what you're saying. You know, they were firmly in control of it. They were firmly in control of it. Yeah, well, they were there 20 years, man. Okay? Say what you want to say. They sat on the motherfucking soil for 20 years in their capitals. I mean, what do you want? I mean, they ain't gonna keep it forever. But you know, they nigga, you was what? They took your capital and without any really major losses. Now you want to look at the losses? We'll just look at how long they was there and look how many losses they took. You understand what I'm saying? Compared to any other wars and shit and this, that, and the third. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't really take. They took some losses, but compared to most wars, they didn't even really take no losses, man. And they sat on the motherfucking land for 20 years, man. What are you saying? I mean, they were deposed. They couldn't get them out of there. They was in their capital. They had makeshift governments running the country. The motherfuckers that was there when they wasn't no longer in charge. So what are you saying? That don't make no sense. They know they not gonna stay there forever. They know they not gonna stay there forever. But if you can run a motherfucker's house for 20 years, nigga, you got whooped. Stop it. You got whooped, nigga. They didn't intend to stay no longer because they got everything that they wanted out of the motherfucker. They had no intention on colonizing Afghanistan. They got 20 years worth of Hayron out of that motherfucker. They got 20 years worth of Hayron. They got what they wanted. I mean, damn, they couldn't push them out. They left. And shit, I mean, it didn't look like they wasn't gonna push them out. How was they gonna get them out of there? And they ain't got them out in 20 years. How in the fuck is they gonna get them out of there if they ain't got them out in 20 years? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Afghanistan got beat up, man. They got beat up. They glad that, them goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals left up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have enough firepower. They did. Yeah. They'll round their ass up. If they go to war with China, they'll round their ass up. They'll round them up. They round the goddamn Japanese up. They'll round their ass up too. If it happened like that. You know, if it happened like that, they got an agenda for it. They ain't gonna let them motherfuckers. They gonna already have them goddamn stadiums, and you know they already got their FEMA alert. They gonna put their ass over in them goddamn stadiums, and they got their FEMA camps waiting. It ain't that many. They can round them motherfuckers up. They don't want no beef. They don't want no beef. They don't want no beef. They, because shit, niggas in America is strapped. Everybody in America is strapped. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You're gonna have to fight a whole lot of motherfuckers. I tell you that. It's a whole lot of strapped motherfuckers in the United States. It's just like, not only do you got the military and shit, and not only do you got the different levels of law enforcement, you just talking about the average motherfuckers and average citizens and shit. Is, fully heated. And so, they don't really want no goddamn smoke like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's all out. Motherfuckers anywhere they see a motherfucker. You understand? It's gonna be chicken. It's gonna be chicken and rice out in this bitch. Anywhere they see a motherfucker, it's gonna be chicken and rice. You feel me? You know. Hey, me with you. That's all you gonna hear. Me with you. Me with you. I know you is. You better sit your ass down too. Get on over there and sit down, motherfucker. I ain't trying to. But if you say you're on the team, just sit still. I don't want you to move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want you to move. Now, if anything, you can go on back there and get some of that rice, nigga, and go to get some of that rice and almond chicken, motherfucker. Hook me up one of them donors and shit. Make a nigga feel like you really want to be down. You come back on up here with one of them good ass almond chicken donors and shit. You see, and make sure you don't be using no goddamn pigeons or none of that shit. You better have some real chicken. If you don't, it's gonna be a bad day for you. You're gonna have a bad day today, Chin. You're gonna have a bad day. So I want you to hook this shit up. But no, they don't really want no smoke. I believe that's all. They don't really want no smoke because they know if they go to, the United States is over there, man. They is mobilizing on China. Motherfuckers talking about China, man. They mobilizing on them boys. They like, y'all talking that shit. They like, we'll see. They over there, man. They building bases all around that motherfucker. Y'all overrating China, man. Y'all overrating them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? All them little fake ass airplanes they got. Them is duds. All them goddamn fake ass. They got a knockoff stealth bomber. Man, them is knockoff duds. You know what I'm saying? Them is fucking duds. Them motherfuckers can't operate like, the technology from America. They can't do it. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers think like that. Y'all, no way. They ain't caught up. They ain't caught up in all, and these motherfuckers got shit that these motherfuckers don't even know about. You see? Man, they gonna fuck around and hit them motherfuckers from outer space, man. Straight up. They think that shit gonna be coming from the intercontinental. That shit gonna be coming straight from outer space. That shit gonna come right down and they ain't gonna even know where it coming from. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna even know where it came from. All you gonna see is death and destruction. That's all you gonna see. The real ones is the US. Shit. Yeah. It might be. It might be. Because they both know they're going to, I mean, to have a war between United, ain't no real winner. But I still do believe, because they both got nuclear bombs. And so if they launch them goddamn bombs, it's a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? If they launch them goddamn bombs, it's a wrap. Ain't no real winner in that. Yeah. You say, oh, it was 65 billion? God damn. Okay, I got this. God damn. Yeah, that's a whole lot of money, dog. To be sending some motherfuckers, and what the fuck do we get out of it? 65 billion. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, well, you have to keep your eye on them now. You understand what I'm saying? You got to keep your eye on the motherfuckers now. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But, when they get down to the get down, yeah, when they get down to the get down, they in trouble. Oh man, I'm tired of that. Their ass is in trouble. And you see how they mobilizing all around them. They ain't over here mobilizing over here. They ain't mobilizing over here. None of they ass. They ain't mobilizing. They got something for their ass. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, family, and good brother said 65 billion. Excuse me. That's damn near $1 trillion. They just, that don't make no motherfucking sense. Yeah. 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 All right, family. We got a powerful lineup tomorrow. I'm gonna get started earlier tomorrow, but you feel me? Y'all stay focused. Hit some of them links up. Support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.